Today we're going to talk about the Sleipner 8730 interface box for our proportional systems that allows on-off control signals into S-Link, and also one of the features of that we've just upgraded. So on this, you've got a layout of our interface box for the on-off devices. We've attached one of our on-off touch panels. I've attached a foot switch. The foot switch is attached on this side. Our controls, our radio remotes, all attached on the other side of on this box. So the nice thing is the Sleipner radio remote also installs, as an on-off device, installs here, and then that radio remote has the ability to have some proportional control. The box is controlled through our proportional control panel. So if we turn on this panel here, and then we go into our menu, and we're going to go into setup to find our system devices, and we're going to hit check again. And we're going to enter our PIN code, which on this case, the easy one is 9999. Okay, and it's going to find this box, which we see here. Now I'm going to enter into that box, and you'll see these boxes are set up as a default to have 70% thrust. So as an on-off control, when you operate the proportional thruster, it'll come on at 70% power. That used to be a fixed amount. What we've had as an upgrade now on this is the ability to change this. You could go in and change this up. So if I scroll down to thrust, you always had the ability to edit this and change that up. But now we've had some new firmware added that now makes these on-off controls somewhat proportional. Now they've added this final thrust that you can change that top end level. And then we have this ramp up function that they've added. And in this case, it's deactivated. Now, when it's deactivated, what I wanted to show you here, let's get out of this, return real quickly. I'll jump right back into this. But if we show you the main screen, anytime you have another device operating the thruster, like on this, I'll turn this on and I operate it, and you'll see this little skeleton arrow. That skeleton arrow, rather than a full solid across this horizontal arrow, just that skeleton line tells you that another device other than this control is operating the thruster, okay? But you'll see this is 70%. It doesn't go to the end, okay? Same thing, foot switch on this. You'll see it operates and doesn't go to the end. Now, we go back in to our menu and check system devices. On the box, the current firmware was 1.212. As of today, November 19th, they've added new firmware, which is 213. And then for the control panels, a PJC 212, a dual, has gone from a 3.029 to a 3.030. And the same thing on the single panel, it's a 3.030 for the new firmware to work with this new ramp up function. So I go in here, and with that new firmware now, you can set the low level, you can set the high level, which is your final thrust, and you can also set, when we do this, it'll ask for the time. And what the time is, the amount of time going from that first thrust up to the full thrust. And whatever time you set, it'll ramp up over that. It produces a curve. So right now, if we leave that at the 70, we'll leave that at the 100%. And now I'm going to go down to my ramp up function here. I'm going to edit it, and you see it flashes at you, and it's asking time. So what you got to do is actually add the time. So when I add the time, I'm activating it, and the time is every 1/10 of a second. So, the common one that we think is going to be more common is probably a 5-second ramp. So it takes you a little bit to get to the 5 seconds, just because it's a number of pushes. 5 seconds, okay? So I'm going to say check, and I'm going to return. Now it's going to save that. So now when I go back to that main screen again to show its operation, and now I use the touch panel, and I operate it, you're going to see it goes to that initial setting, and then if I hold this, you'll see it ramps all the way up to the 100% setting. Same thing the other way. 70, hold it, and it keeps going up to that full number, 100%. So what it's doing is it's going to start that thruster at that 70% and then ramp up over that 5-second period of time. You could set that down to 50% and leave it at 100% and ramp the proportional side from 50 to 100%. A lot of different variations you can do on this. I think it's going to be really up to its application and the customer what he may want to do. But the flexibility of this ramp up function, it provides a lot of variables, so a lot of changes relative to the operation. If any questions, please contact IMTRA at 508-995-7000 or reception@imtra.com.